Alright, so off this hand, I think we have a pretty good keep here. Get an early Kaito, we have a meat hook to potentially sweep. That just actually makes the hand a little bit better. Got all the mana fixers. Didn't really want to see that. Alright, so we're against the Naya enchantment deck again. Possibly just white-green, but... Alright, so there's the Naturalist. Opponent seems to have kept a 2-lander. Alright, let's go ahead and get our Ninja.
Bet you can't catch us.
I mean, it's nice that we got the Wandering Imp here, so that we can get rid of the Kami. We'll say no blocks. We attack in. Get a draw.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
This is going to be a sacrifice play on Wandering Emperor, just to make sure I don't have a protection spell. Because I don't want that card around.
My judgment is fun.
Okay. So the opponent's going to get to choose either they kill Kaito or Wandering Emperor. More than likely, it's almost always going to be Wandering Emperor. Since they're completely tapped out, we will go ahead and get them with the Massacre for 2 here. Get a plus. We'll discard the Field of Ruin. I think we're safe from our opponent probably playing Manlands. Alright, let's get down a wedding announcement. Go for a minus. And we're actually going to just give up the Kaito. Alright, it was a good thing we got rid of that when we did, because this would have been free spells, which would have meant that the enchantment here would have just been nothing but free value for them. They both have trample, no point in blocking here, unless we were going to double block kill that spirit. Void Rend is a good draw. I think we'll still stick with black mana. Go for another announcement, so I'm going to get the board a little bit wider. And let's... Let's go for Sorin. No attacks. I'm a little worried about the explosive power of them going enchantment to enchantment still in their deck. Especially if they draw something like that. Alright, so we need to get rid of Generous Visitor, and we also need to get rid of this Naturalist. So we've gone through 2 of their 4 Naturalists in the graveyard, 1 in play. So 3 of the 4 actually have been dealt with. Are they going to try to push lethal? They are trying to push our face. Get some blocks there. And we'll take the 10. I think we have to maybe just cash in Sorin for another flyer. Let's get rid of this. And opponent has scooped it up. Alright, opponent has had enough of that game. I honestly think that might have been an early concession from them, because considering their 35 life, we don't actually have the draw value going on here. But we are going to get this to flip over, so all of our creatures get +1/+1. And we were going to probably kill the Generous Visitor here, so they didn't have necessarily the ability to keep growing their creatures. So yeah. Alright, might be a little greedy keeping this one. But I do like this Shambling Gas Rite of Oblivion combination we have going on here, so I think I'm going to risk the keep. Alright, let's see, we'll get the Ghast down. Yeah, unfortunately, I am going to get punished for my greed keep. Alright, Harvester to board. Gonna get rid of the Harvester here. Hopefully, once when we play Kaito, we'll be able to draw a land off of it. Oh, opponent has a Kaito of their own.
I could sneak right by, but I got someone on the inside who can help.
Alright, well, we play our Kaito.
Hope you're ready for some mind game. Thanks.
Alright, unfortunately, we're discarding Lolth just because we don't have any way to play that anytime soon.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
That does nothing? Oh wait, we did have a creature in our graveyard, that's right. The only creature in our deck, besides Raffine. We do hit a land. Let's give a plus.
Now, what do we have here?
Discard the other Kaito. We don't have any way of playing it. Field of Ruin for the announcement. With Field of Ruin, we can actually blow up their Hive of the Eye Tyrant, get ourselves our island that we kind of need for this Void Rend. Let's see. If they attack in at Kaito, we can give a chump block against Corpse Appraiser. We can't block this. Yeah, we'll take the 3.
Don't you see I'm trying to help? Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Ah, that's why they didn't bother attacking Kaito.
I'm used to being uninvited.
This time there is 0 creatures in graveyards, but that does prevent us from attacking in. Bring this on whites, and I guess we just pass it back. Now we have 2 options. We have the ability to Field of Ruin, destroy their land. And we also have the ability to Wandering Emperor here. No blocks. Alright, we're going to attempt the Wandering Emperor, force them to use any spell they have.
Run away. Will be safer.
Alright. We get the Exile there, gain some life back, prevent some damage coming in. Alright, we actually get to keep the Emperor. That's actually good news there.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Let's see if they'll let us hit the Kaito. I know this is basically us saying that we're willing to trade Emperor here.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice me. Ugh, I feel bad for your mentor if that's your attack.
Gonna use the Oblivion. Giving up our Emperor. This way, they could just simply attack and kill it. This makes it that way we at least get some value for the Emperor going away. Alright, so Evelyn gives them access to our Valki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Joy, so they have Valki. We get a Void Rend Valki next turn. So long as they don't steal the one of Island from our deck. Alright, they don't steal our one of Island. I say that because we can Field of Rune, get rid of their land, and still have mana for Void Rend. Oh, we can just draw the blue source. That also works. I guess we're just gonna pass it here. They have it whenever a vampire now enters the battlefield, they'll be able to steal a card from us and their own deck. And they can play any one card each turn that's been exiled by it. And they hit nothing but lands here. Yeah, we still have no way to kill the token.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Let's go ahead and get rid of iTyrant. Now, let's see. Might as well get our island. We don't have anything that requires the double white. I mean, the double blue. More than likely, if we try and attack all in, we won't be able to get the Kaito. So, I think our best goal is just to go ahead and reset the board here. We don't get to get rid of Kaito with the Farewell here, but we do get rid of everything on the board. And we're going to get rid of the graveyard, so there is no recursion for them. I don't know if they're using any, but might as well deny that as well. Sadly, we do hit our own wedding announcement in that, but we get rid of the wedding announcement that they stole.
It's like your defenses aren't even there.
Alright, they leave all their mana open, which means that we probably aren't going to be able to get in with this. So we'll foretell, we'll pass it back. Just been on the back foot this whole game just because we started off missing our third land drop for a couple turns. Might as well just take the one here. See what the opponent does. They seem like a deck that's all about just playing on our turn.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Now you've done it.
Alright, let's go for our 2-2.
Off. May your blade strike true.
Let's try to activate. We'll still put the counter here.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Try to get rid of Kaito. I don't know if they do actually have any recursion, but we'll get rid of that. They have a recursive thing is probably is for spells. Alright, response to the Infernal, we dispute. Get some card draw. Alright, Marriage Call is a good card. I think it's going to be more important to try to resolve the Sorin first. It's not a big surprise that they have a backup Kaito, considering how much they've already drawn. They're already down to their bottom 26. Alright, Underdog. May as well get that a block. Let's see, go for the 2-2. Bring out Sorin. Don't have any other new lands in play, right? Yeah, no. Get the Guest. Get the token.
You fight for me now.
The only thing that blows us out would be a burn down the house here for 5 damage, because all they lose is Kaito. Actually, they technically could use another spell that I haven't seen any play, which is, oh shoot, what is it called? Hostile Takeover. That's a spell they can play. Alright. Soul Transfer. That's a bit unfortunate. They take away our draw power. We at least get the token out of it first, though. I feel like a board wipe's incoming because they didn't blitz that.
Now, what do we have here?
Yep, there's Meat Hook. Alright. Well, we get our own Kaito.
Hope you're ready for some Bet you can't catch up.
Keep watch for intruders.
I didn't pull the Emeria's Call for the 4/4 Angels, because if they have another Meat Hook, I wanted to try to get them to play it. There's no reason to block with the 2/2 here. It's probably better for us to block with the 1/1. While the 1/1 is unblockable, they don't get the card immediately from Underdog that way. There's more of a chance of us being able to deny them removal options this way.
You can deal with my servant.
Alright. So we have the Doomskar ready for when that flips over. Don't want to use it any sooner than that. start off giving this a plus. We swing to get rid of the Sorin. Thanks to the first strike, we will be able to kill whatever they block with. And if they try to go for a double block, we don't actually lose this. Alright, so they keep the flyer. Let's go for our draw. Alright. We're gonna go for the call there, and we pass it back. We have the ability to still Vanishing Verse in response. Now, I'd like to actually get rid of this underdog, surprisingly, with it. But I might just also take out Meathook Massacre with it. Just because we're going to lose to Meathook Drain, possibly, unless we get our own Meathook on board. Alright. They still get the ability to cast the spells, even if I kill this in response, right? Yeah. So it doesn't matter if I kill this in response, they still get the spell casts off this. And with that, they can play Raven Feeblement, both of them from their graveyard. Kill both of our creatures here. And the reason why this will kill our creatures, because this is a minus effect and not damage or destroy. So it gets around the indestructible tag that came from our Emeria's Call. Now, which one's going to be more important for us to defend here? The Kaito for just a redraw? Or do we defend the Wandering Imp? They're changing it up. They're going to go for our face. In which case, we kill this just to protect our life total. Yeah, because if they did that attack, they all they had to do is either kill one of their own creatures, or if we destroy one of their creatures, Meathook Massacre would have killed us. Oh, jeez, they hit Voltage Surge off the top, which means that they can kill one of these right now. With these both being in their graveyard means we are looking the top deck.
Until next time.
Farewell. Yeah, didn't expect it. Just double checking what we've gone through, because we've gone through one Farewell. There's one more Farewell in our deck. It's a long shot, but I think our best option here is actually go for the Ninja token. And go for the Deadly Dispute here. Alright, we hit a Doomskar, but we'll give him the GG's because we don't have a way out of here. They have the Blitz creatures in the graveyard, and they had more than enough mana to blitz them both. But all they actually had to do was blitz one of them, because if we destroy this, this drains us for one. They blitz, it hits us, and the turn sacrifices, this drains us for the other one. So they have that game, unfortunately. This one definitely seems like a keepable hand, so we'll keep this. The only thing awkward about it is we don't have a guaranteed double black and a double white here. Oh, there we go. Now we do. Alright, there's Luminarch Aspirant, everyone's favorite. Gonna go for the blue and Wedding Announcement. It kind of tips our hand to our opponent to let them know we're in a bit of a mirror match here. Preserve our life total. Oh look, a wedding announcement. I'm just gonna fire this off right now. I do not want to have to deal with a counterspell happening.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
The worst thing that could happen is I try to wait for their turn, Wandering Imp, get hit by a counterspell. Alright, Kaito for the opponent.
Powerful won't help. I'll do it myself. Thanks. I'll get to it.
Alright, another Imp is nice.
No secrets. I got someone on the inside who can help.
Remember your training.
So our creatures are now going to be larger than theirs for this turn, but during our next turn it's going to be
There's
the
no
same.
secret I can't uncover.
Okay, they discard an Underdog. That's fair. The Underdog's a great card, and I understand why they're playing it. Got a plus here.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Send enough damage that they're going to want to chump block. Okay. Let's get our draw without discard.
Now this is a juicy.
Get to resolve this Lolth because we know that the opponent can't tap for mana.
I will show you what happens. A gift in exchange for loyalty.
I think we have a good thing going for our board state here. We got ourselves 3 planeswalkers. 2 of them are draw value. 1 of them is just pressure on the board because it keeps growing our creatures.
Now, what do we have here?
Considering the opponent actually used the Kaito for a draw discard every turn, and they only have 4 lands to our 5, meaning that they missed land drops, it is really big for us. Use the Lolth draw first, just to see what we have going on.
Ambitious minds.
Let's go plus here. I imagine they're going to play a Wandering Imp of their own. Let's see if they're going to play it. This is enough damage to kill the Kaito. Alright.
My power is for annihilation.
Would have had me if I wasn't so fast.
Just gonna go ahead and foretell this. Almost forgot to draw my card.
Now
And
this is a juicy secret.
actually, let's get rid of their Kaito right now.
Oh, there will be a next
Getting rid of their card draw feels really good. They do have the ability to blitz this. We can block and protect our planeswalkers from being killed. The only problem is they will get the draw right away. But that will be the 4th loyalty for Lolth. Alright, we can deal with Raffine. We can actually just use Rite of Oblivion and get rid of that. Yep, we'll get that a block. Alright, with actually our board completely gone, this Doomskar seems like a really good play here. Because we just simply Doomskar to get rid of the Raffine. That's rude.
I return to the abyss.
Yep, so... non-target removal. Oh, wait, we don't get taxed. Create ourselves some bodies.
Let your blade do the talking.
And we pass back. Still was wondering when they're going to go for the Blitz plan here. Alright, there's Lolth. So,
My children drench their hands.
let's see. Can we actually kill this Lolth? Well, that actually just permanently gets rid of Lolth, but... actually, yes, we can, because we simply Vanishing Verse this.
Tell them how we greet our enemies.
Oh, no, that doesn't do it. I'm short of mana. Let me do this before combat. There it is. There's the land I was looking for. We'll discard one of these meat hooks. There we go. Meat hook 1. The fact that we had drawn all 3 meat hooks, it's like kind of awkward, but works out really well in this matchup. So this is just us playing a resource war against the opponent. It's taking us a while to just chip through all their resources. We're at quite an advantage now that we should be able to just start going for their face and not have any problems. Yeah, you can hit her for the 3.
Back off.
Alright.
Remember your training.
Now, I could have activated this, that way I could have just exiled that from their graveyard, but I want to actually just resolve another announcement.
Is a juicy secret.
Alright, they're just holding up. Don't know what they're planning on. Let's see. I figure I'll go ahead and get rid of the Underdog out of the graveyard now. Put another counter here.
Show them how
It's likely that they held up mana for an Emperor. But even if the Emperor minus to kill Eye Tyrant here, that's not going to give them a huge advantage against us.
anyone who harms
They're still going to lose a total of 6 life this turn, bringing them down to 5. I forgot to use Deadly Dispute to sacrifice my creature for the draw. Actually, let's go ahead and just create another unblockable token. That way we have 5 unblockable damage. Oh, they've just been waiting for us to play a spell this whole time. Hey there, Bourbon. How things going? Welcome back. Nice little emote you got there.
Remember your training.
Alright, let's see what the opponent does. They're probably going to attack in just so we can gain the life. But we'll go for the block here. We'll hit the Deadly Dispute. Since this is a cost, even if they bounce the spell with another copy of this, the creature's been sacrificed, so they won't gain the life. It had forced the opponent to scoop it up. There we go. So basically what I was playing was basically a token Super Friends style deck. Basically everything we played made tokens of some type. or were some type of control spell. It was all about getting as much value as we could out of our cards, and it really was doing just that. Now, I do think in order to make it a little more consistent, maybe one more Lolth and one more Wandering Emperor probably need to go into the deck. I'm not really sure what to trim to make room for them, but I think the Valki can come out. Valki was interesting, but to be honest, I think it's a little greedy going for the splash of red that we can only play through the treasure tokens. And if we're doing that, maybe we don't need to run the Shambling Gas and Deadly Disputes, but the Shambling Gas Deadly Dispute combo is still very solid for helping give you lots of mana, give you some draw card value, and the treasure tokens do help with the mana fixing, so it's a little hard to say to necessarily get rid of it, but it's one of those things I don't mind the idea of swapping cards around for. I do think the removal choices in here are very solid. The Void Rends and Vanishing Verses were very solid, as they have been showing in the past. But Rite of Oblivion still was showing its strengths in the deck, even as a sorcery speed removal. Overall, I like the deck a lot. It functions really well, and if you're looking for trying to play something that's super competitive, this competes.
Thank you for watching the video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more content. If you'd like to join me while I stream, you can find me on Twitch in the link below. I hope to see you again in the next video and have a nice one.